Hello everyone, we are back with Fate Grand Order. Last time we beat Ort. Now we're on the finale of... I should have gone back to Nahui Mictlan. Or U-Olga, I guess. The fifth son. Finding that clear? What? Hold on, go back to that. Set party pre-battle. What is it? Does that mean you can retry the battle without any AP? I've never seen that before. Anyway, we're dead. Presumably. We gotta... Well, I mean, I've looked at the guide. We gotta go duel Tezcatlipoca to come back to life or something. I don't know. We'll see. Where am I? Give me my command spells back. I remember now. This is where I came before I woke up in that cave. Can't see a thing and there's no one else here. Also, I feel strangely fulfilled. Go pay him a visit. According to one interpretation of Aztec mythology, the dead were sorted into those who died in battle and those who died of natural causes. Those who died in battle were guided to the 12th of the 13 heavens, paradise called Teokan. Teokan? I don't know. Teokan's eastern region is Tehuiztlampa, the final resting place of warriors who died in battle and human sacrifices. Teokan's western... Why, Nasu? Tehuiztlampa, the final resting place for a woman who... Oh, I was actually thinking about that. For a woman who died in childbirth. I know in, was it just Sparta or Greece in general? Women who died in childbirth were, given the... I don't know, like the same funeral rites or something as warriors who died in battle. That southern region is Tehuiztlampa, the bright and shining final resting place for dead children. Oh, that's nice. That's a lot better than like is it the Buddhist hell where dead children go to hell for dying before their parents? Then the northern region is Mictlan, zone of peaceful repose and quiet. Mictlan is the domain of Tezcatlipoca, the omnipotent god of war and death through its sacrifice. Meanwhile, there's also a separate subterranean underworld, divided into 9 layers. Oh, I know that one. This underworld subjected the souls of humans who died of natural causes to numerous trials in order to make them strong enough to return to the living world. That underworld was called Mictlan. In proper human history, it's the domain of 2 gods, the exceedingly cunning Mictlan and his wife, why are you like this, Nasu? Why are you doing this to me? Mictlan. Those were the only gods who dealt solely with matters of death. The Mesoamerican peoples thought of death as a close neighbor. Thus, every god had some connection to death, regardless of what kind of god they may have been. There can be no life without death. And the question of how to explain and overcome death was one each god could answer as they chose. In that regard, there's no god more inscrutable than Tezcatlipoca. As a god of war, he would seek warriors capable of winning battles, for he saw combat as the greatest height to which people could aspire. But the souls of warriors were not led to his domain. Instead, they're led to Tehuiztlampa in the east. Even though Tezcatlipoca would plant the seeds of war, there'd always be another god who reaped their harvest. Mictlan, Tezcatlipoca's paradise of peaceful repose and quiet. Even now, remains unclear what might have resulted in the dead being guided to the... All we know for sure is that it was not a subterranean world like Mictlan or U-Olga. The best guess we have is that it was a domain. Who's narrating? Who is this? Is this like Da Vinci reporting? That it was a domain for souls who fought a great battle. Earned a good, long breath. Oh! Hey, David! There you have it, Tezcatlipoca. Chaldea stopped Ort. Your vision of the future is no more than an illusion now. God or not, now that you've spoken a falsehood, you need to be punished. Let me go get Quetzalcoatl. I believe her domain is just Tehuiztlampa to the west, right? Dang, you serious? Please, anything but that bird brain's bacana. That thing rattles my skull harder than a hangover. Oh wait, hold on, I'm gonna check my footage real quick, hold on. Okay, sorry, my noise gate has been too strong lately. So I was just checking on it. I adjusted some settings last night. Dang, you serious? Did I turn off the music? Control Shift M? There. Please anything but that bird's brain machina. Machina? Machina from Grisaya? That thing rattles my skull harder than a hangover. Besides, I didn't speak falsely. Ort did destroy a world. Mictlan. I just embellished what came after a little bit. Could have gone all the way if I had a little more budget to work with. Anyway, I've got a guest. I guess the one you've been waiting for, David. David? I wouldn't say I was waiting for it. This is quite a detour, you know? Figured the odds were 50-50. Of course he was going to show up. He still has to get back what he pawned. Oh, so you are still going to keep up the whole master gig, fighting and all that, right, kid? I'm reclaiming my master authority and going back to my own world. Hang on, Tezcatlipoca. That Horsey had already regained his master authority. We both saw him summoning servants. Yeah, he was able to do that much. As long as he had his command spells, could use the underworld boundaries to draw on the connections he's made so far. Gave those command spells to Camazots. He got them all back from him. But I never gave up his master authority. That, I've still got. I see. So it wasn't truly a fair fight after all. That explains why the man who saved the world seemed so unintimidating. Alright, let's fight. This is Mictlan, a realm of neither life nor death. You don't have to worry about the debt you incurred to return to life now. Here, you're in perfect condition, Master. The winner will be kicked back to life, the price that was paid returned. In your case, that'll mean regaining your command spells, your master authority. My case. What happened in my case, Tezcatlipoca? You'd come back to life with another chance. Hell, could even return you to the moment you summoned me. Make sure Ort destroys the whole planet this time. Of course, that means you'd have to face Chaldea a second time too. We'd have to repeat that year, huh? All 522,600 minutes. That's alright. But only maybe around 30 hours. Alright, he only has... Is it a minute of it? 2 minutes? 5 minutes? Something like that. Oh, well, I don't get it. Why are you so hell-bent on destroying Earth? What a strange question. Doing this for the same reason you do what you do. Not out of a sense of duty, it's just what I want to do. Pure self-gratification. You're the Iron One hell of a berserker, fracturing the whole dang planet to amuse yourself. That master there's cut from the same cloth. Alright, I'll banish whoever wins from my domain. This will be the last initiation into Aztec mythology. Don't hold back now. I want you putting everything you've got into this fight. Do that, I'll still respect the loser. Those who flee in panic, hesitate to kill, second-guess justice are cowards, not to be recognized as warriors. You shun death too much for my liking, but you survived this long while holding to your principles, so you've earned my recognition. Master of Chaldea, you truly harbor the soul of a warrior, and I will respond as a warrior myself. I welcome all warriors, no matter from what form they take. In Aztec culture, only victorious warriors can receive glory and acclaim. I'm all for that. But in battle, there are losers as well as winners. The loser's efforts, courage, and choices never endure. That, I can't abide. Everyone who dies in battle should be met with an equal reward. That's why my domain welcomes winners and losers alike. Every soul that fought with bravery, lost miserably, was swiftly forgotten has a home here. I recognize their accomplishments, and offer them rest and tranquility. So, which will you be, Horsey? Does he have lipstick on? Will you be a loser and go off to a paradise over the horizon to your eternal rest? Or will you be the winner and return once more to your own battle? Real talk, all of Mictlan is at stake in this battle. If you win, the 7th boss belt will truly be finished. I will use the dawning sun, Nahui, our 5th son, to bring Mictlan's story to a close. Show me your resolve. Now's the time to choose between life and death. Just because he chooses life doesn't mean he'll be able to claim it. This realm will be his final resting place. Chaldea has abused humanity far too much to be a match for the foreign god. Chaldeus, Marisberry, is not an enemy of humankind. He's an enemy of the entire universe. But I'm the only one who sees him for what he truly is. Then I'll destroy this planet and stop humankind from becoming the greatest villains in the world. What's he planning? Like, Marisberry, your goal is to save the world. Mine is to save all of creation. We may both have humankind's best interests at heart, but how different our approaches are. This conflict was inevitable. Now get ready, Horsey. Neither of us has anything holding us back here. I challenge you not as a cryptor, but as a master. Win or lose, this is the end. Let's see how you compare to the simulation battles I imagined inside my coffin. What he imagined fighting us? That's kind of cool. I liked how at the beginning there, we were just kind of chilling around the campfire as friends. Can't use Mashu. Okay. Get a support though, so I'm gonna try running this with Vlad. Oh, we actually just get the normal party. I haven't seen this in a while. We already have Vlad out. Mashu cannot be selected. Oh, not Vlad. Hello? I like how they're using this music for it. You in here? We need the sumo. Never doubt in sumo. You there? You there? We want a Avenger. Edmund? I mean, we have Engra, but that's not, you know, ooh, like Heshin Lobo in here? Like, whatever your name is. I don't remember her name, the Chuni. Needle Chris? Well, she's AoE. I don't think she's strong enough. Well, Edmund is too, I guess. Okay, Needle Chris backline. We don't need Koenskaya here. I don't know. I mean, Anger's cheap, and he does get actually some decent damage up. Let's throw his flower on him. Oh, come on! Can we? No, okay, no flower for you, Anger. Sorry. I bring the plug suit. Yeah, I think we look good. I'm hoping we can beat him with Vlad. He said to hold nothing back, so we're gonna Arturia loop him. Okay. Did I already say how I liked how David was kind of treating us as like we all gathered around the campfire. David and Tess got out of the poker. They're like, oh hey, look who showed up, our good friend. We're just chilling before, you know, we got challenged to battle. Grand battle. Is this a new song? It sounds familiar. Oh, you know what it reminds me of? Hold on, let me talk. That is in the void. So is the alien world that Moriarty is from, is that related to Caldeus? Or is that literally an alien world from outer space trying to stop Caldeus? I don't know how to read that one. I mean, I assume we're gonna get some information on this in the audio call prologue. Anyway, I wanted to talk about what my future for Fate Grand Order. Like, I've already kind of talked about my thoughts on this last bout, so for Fate Grand Order, what I think I'm gonna do, okay? I have Salem to upload, so I think after I finish uploading this, until Paper Moon comes out, I will, like, maybe like once a week upload a Salem video. What I'm thinking is Sunday will be my Fate day, if I remember to do that. It's unlikely, but possible. Oh, I did not see this in the guide. What does that do? Midday sun. Oh, okay, no, it's that. Okay, okay. I saw that in the guide. He gets pierced in vulnerability next. Use this. He does have a thing. It's anti-Vlad tech. If he doesn't use his Noble Phantasm once every 5 turns, he instantly charges it and removes all debuffs. Nasu knows. Right, so Salem, maybe like once a week until Paper Moon comes out. It's short. I won't be able to finish it in time, but I'll get like half of it out. We're destroying him. We do have a little bit of a problem, but we'll address that when we get there with him. Anyway, once Paper Moon comes out, I'm thinking I'm gonna do it. Dawn Sun. Try to focus on the battle and talking at the same time. I think what I'll do with Paper Moon, unless I get really into it, I'll do what I did with Salem, just like maybe every Sunday or something, upload a Paper Moon video. We could stun him. I forget what his final break bar does. Should I bring Waver out now? Yeah. Hey, the song reminds me of the Final Fantasy IX song, Bama Falanco or something like that. So with Paper Moon, I think like once a week, that's fine. Like, I am mildly interested in Paper Moon. I kind of got back into Fate Grand Order sometime around doing like Trom or Lost Book 7. It made me want to do it, even though I've said over and over, oh, I don't think I'm going to do Paper Moon. So I'll give it a shot with like a weekly thing. If I don't like it, maybe I'll stop. Oh, that did a ton of damage. Oh, did we get a buff? Oh, I think he has NP damage down or something. I don't know. And then I do plan on doing Audio Cult 2 when it comes out like next year. Plenty of time for that though. Like I could die before then. Maybe. So you never know. I think we can get one turn. But we don't want to... I guess it's fine, never mind. I think we're fine. Is that MP resist down? Against all attacks while HP... Oh! So the first hit he takes is massively increased, okay. Yeah, so just to reiterate, probably gonna... Well, I'm definitely gonna strike Paper Moon. I'll probably finish it. I am... 5th Son. So I think... Yeah. Oh, we can only NP? Okay, let's do a triple chain. I think we have to one-shot him here. The guy didn't say that, but I heard some people talking about this. So let's do this, just in case. Okay. Stop interrupting me. So my plan: Paper Moon weekly. Do Audio Call 2 when it comes out. Probably skip Audio Call 3. And then, I mean, Audio Call 4 and the finale aren't out yet, but, well, assuming we get a finale, who knows how much more there'll be after your Audio Call 4, right? I'm still disappointed. They're not doing a Foreigner one. I was hoping for a Salem, like, sequel kind of thing. To, you know, get Lavinia finally or something? I don't know, but... It's a cool animation. I've also considered, I want to throw this in here. I'm going to play Samurai Remnant sometime this year because the collab's coming out. I've been wondering if I should do a series on it or just play it in my own time. If you want to see that, let me know. I don't know if it'd make a good series. If I don't hear anything about it, I'll just play it on my own probably. I knew it. The competition between masters, you have the upper hand. Still, why did you have to fight his servants all by yourself, Tazcatlipoca? Yeah, why doesn't he get 5? Well, 5 more. You're a god. Couldn't you have called in some subordinates or something? Maybe train someone, a few Jaguar warriors? Oh god, not Daiga! Oh. Oh well, it is what it is. Now that I've lost, best be on my way. Was Ort really the only way to fight the foreign god? Yes, it was. I can't form trusting relationships the way you can. By the time I'd figured out Caldeus' identity when I was working on Team A, I was far too late to stop it. Caldeus was a complete planet by then. No one could possibly destroy it. I tried threatening Marisberry, hoping I could make him put a stop to his plan. Instead, he killed himself. I mean, he's gonna be back as like a ghost or like a servant or something. He's not actually dead. Well, he's dead, but he's not dead. Instead of his choices between his own life and his plan for the preservation of humanity, there's nothing to even think about. That moment, I had no choice but to go along with his. No outsider could ever destroy Caldeus. The only ones who ever had a chance had to be the members of Chaldea. And that's your group. Me, chose to be a cryptor. But fighting the old Chaldea as part of the new Chaldea never occurred to me. Novum Chaldea. It's an excellent name. David, wait! Knock it off. You're gonna deny him a graceful exit too now? Just see him off. The Glampa's a good place for him now. Don't worry, my paradise might be one hell of a dream spa, but it's not eternal. Once he's rested up, gonna have him fight again. This time, he'll be on the winning side. When you get right down to it, this place is a rest stop. Meant to help warriors prepare for their next battle. He's gonna reincarnate. David Blue Book! David got reincarnated as David Blue Book. Just got a Lapoka even said that, you know, like, time doesn't matter. I'm leaving? Hold up, I still don't have my master authority back yet. Oh, right. I almost forgot. He reminds me of Dio a little bit. Probably the lipstick. Go on then, take it. This is the form I used to trade you for, so it's only right that I use this form to return it to. Finally! You know how much quartz I use, dude? Alright, time for me to get going too. It's a shame we were on opposing sides this time. Don't pull the, oh maybe you'll summon me. But again, maybe it's for the best. Not much for self-restraint. We've been allies, and if we wound up shooting you in the back of the head. As a rule, I lend my aid to everyone who's fighting for something. I was really betting on David here. I mean, his vision for mass destruction was on a whole other level. I've watched entire nations die out more times than I can count, so of course I'm the kind of guy who's gonna get my hopes up. Don't get me wrong, there's no such thing as a cataclysmic battle that destroys everything. You might have ended Mictlan, but you didn't destroy it. You heard how extinction happens repeatedly in Aztec mythology, right? Then you should have also heard that afterwards, some things always do come back to life. Even if a country or civilization falls or is destroyed, something will keep living on, something no one can erase. Do you know what that something is? What the Dano said was bigger than them. That's right, kid. The Danos are servants of time. If any of them show up in my paradise, I'll let them know that their friend was one hell of a guy. You people tend to see time as something to be measured, really something that accumulates. That's all it needs to be valuable. Whether you die or your country is destroyed, time isn't going anywhere. Humans like to think of themselves as passengers riding the flow of time, really the other way around. Fact is, time is the passenger. Humans are the current that carries it. Remember this, Horsey. Humans are the only ones marking the passage of time. This is the time humans observe, time recorded by machines, time for matter to wear down, time for planets to cool. As long as any of those exist, our world will never die out, nor will there be any permanent end. Sure, some things will be lost, but even when everyone on this planet has outlived their usefulness, time will keep marching on into the future for him. Cool speech. I just wanted my command spells though, like you don't have to. Okay. One section left. They can't really pull a, oh, everyone's disappearing when there's, are there any named characters still alive? Like, I mean, I guess they already did that with Mictlan turning to night, right? Yeah, we're off the map now. Do the Antarctic. Section 24. Okay, we're on the... We woke up? Oh, okay. I was like, did no one move us? Like, how long were we passed out? Or dead? Oh, Senpai, you're awake. Just woke up not too long ago myself. Our battle in the 7th last spot is over. After we both collapsed on the deck, we were carried to the ICU and slept there while we spent an hour checking our vitals. Evo Nurse! Best girl. That's right. Fortunately, they're both in good health and I didn't see any sign of cellular damage from the cosmic rays. You can head back to your rooms now. Your belongings and Mysticoated right over there. Oh, finally! Gudo can switch! He's been stuck at the same one forever. Make sure to stop by the command room first. Commander Gordolf wants to speak with you. Got it. Thank you, nurse. Oh no, thank you. The only reason I'm able to practice my medical duties now. Oh, the only reason the storm border is safe at all is you two. You should be proud. Oh, but that's not me giving you permission to be reckless. Maybe feeling better, but not yet fully recovered. So as soon as you're done speaking with the commander, bed rest. Understood? Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for taking care of us. See you later. So I like how they did that. I like it when they use the facial expressions to actually like convey story. You're finally done with your checkups. Seems you're no worse for wear. Not that I was especially worried. Can't say the same for the staff, though. So before I get started, suggest you say something to all of them. Nice try, Gordy. Who was it that was checking the ICU every 5 minutes? Been betrayed. Quite certain it's not us, since we can't listen to reports from the ICU whenever we like, you know? Gidok, was it you, perhaps? Oh, please. Here light I can understand. Why would I ever worry about Horsey? You know he's just gonna waltz back here like nothing happened. Be a total waste of my magical circuits, worrying about him. We're in contact with Nurse, so we don't have to open the line at all. Then goes her captain, of course. Wasn't me. I don't even know how to use the dang gizmo. Besides, if Mushu's okay, Horsey's bound to be okay too, right? I was just waiting for them to show up. Like a boss, wasn't I, foe? Oh! And the 7th lost bulb must really be gone now. Yikes, same in here. They've got what they call a preponderance of evidence here. You didn't get so much as a nibble. Guess that means you're the only one getting all impatient. Huh, chubs? I can't believe you're all conspiring against me even now. None of you will even look me in the eye. Drat. This means that's the only one who didn't have faith. Question mark? I'm not sure what you're talking about, but I appreciate your consideration. Still the matter of U-Olga Marie, who seemingly disappeared when she fired the ray proof. So I did look it up. Apparently, it's always been called the Hume Barrel ray proof. In my head, I just always translate it as, oh yeah, the Hume Barrel, of course. Just the ray proof, that's an extra word. We don't need that. Just Hume Barrel. And the foreign god's true identity. We're always going to have to face these issues once you woke up, whether you liked it or not. I was prepared for the two of you to be so distraught you couldn't even stand. But here you are, looking like you always do. Glad to see our master is truly toughened up. Not that, Commander Gordolf. Only reason Senpai and I are able to keep our heads high is you're all still your usual selves. All we want is for you to wrap things up like you always do. Very well then, let's get down to business. The 7 lost spots tree of emptiness have all been purged and the subterranean world is now normal ground once again. We've also confirmed that the readings for David Semboy the Cryptor and his servant Tezcatlipoca have vanished. Well, as such, we have concluded that the 7th lost spot is fully excised and our mission complete. Sincere congratulations on a job well done, everyone. However, even with all 7 lost spots now excised, we now face a new conundrum. According to David, the planet the foreign god hails from is in fact Chaldeus. So, to give us a chance to determine the truth for ourselves, the Storm Border will be setting course for Chaldea Base in Antarctica. I'm sure this will feel like a homecoming for many of you, but I urge you to be cautious nonetheless. I have a hunch it's where we'll find answers to the questions that still remain. For example, what purpose do the trees of happiness serve? What is the bleach drift phenomenon meant to achieve? And what were former director Marisbury Animasphere's true intentions when he created Chaldea? Regardless of what these answers may be, our task remains the same. The future of proper human ministry still rests on our shoulders. It is up to us, Novum Chaldea, to unravel the secrets of the original Chaldea. Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woo! One day, they'll show the other staff sprites. Or, one? The girl is still alive. Well, no, we actually saw 3 sprites, right? 2? I don't remember. There was a girl, is her name Octavia? I might be mixing that up. Maybe that's one of the last things Gordolf said. And some tall guy. That's what I like to hear. Seeing all of you so fired up makes me proud to be your commander. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Imagine you're all exhausted beyond belief from your all-out war with Ord. Yeah, you know, how about we immediately fly to Chaldeus? We don't need a break. For my part, just about at my limit. Desperately need a good rest for both my physical and mental health. So what do you say we all enjoy some long overdue R&R together? Health is wealth, you know? Yeah, let's take like 5 months off. That's how long it takes to Paper Moon. Although the prologue came out before that. I don't remember when the prologue came out. Okay, the Marines have all gone back to their rooms. I've set the Storm Border to cruise around on autopilot for a bit. I think I'll go back to the captain's quarters and... Horsey? Shouldn't you be in the cafeteria? Thought Mashu and the others were already there. I know. But first... wanted to give this to you, Captain. Is it something of Marines? Oh, soccer ball? Oh, is that Marines? What's this ball? You see. I vaguely remember, did they have to like make the ball? I remember there's some excuse for them to go out in the jungle and they met the dinosaur king. I have some preparations to make, so please go back without me. Meet you at the castle gate. Even I've never been past the 7th stratum, so this is when they were leaving in the epilogue, section 16. Looking forward to the adventure that lies ahead. Oh, and one more thing. I have something of a favor to ask of you. Would you please give this to Captain Nemo? The Destructive ball I made for Marine. Okay, he made it. I was planning to keep it. A precious memento of sorts. There's a very good chance I won't ever come back here. I know I may not have. Why? You can't make me cry now. Shut up, game. Now I may have no right about how insensitive I was to him. Even so, don't ever want to forget how he trusted me. Helped me. Most of all, I don't want to forget how strong he was to the very end. So, for all those reasons, I'd like you to please give this to the captain. Hope it'll serve as proof that, even though we come from different worlds and species, we were still great friends. Captain? It's nothing. Don't worry about it. I think I might just look kind of pathetic right now, that's all. Okay, calm down. It's a gift from Tapu, huh? Of course I'll accept it. I don't remember why, but I do know the Marines love soccer. I'll go onto the cafeteria. I'll join you once I'm done taking care of things here. Okay, see you later then. Bet I'll remember. Even if your world, or even if this very gift, disappears along with your lost belt, I'll never forget your 66 million subterranean journey. Year subterranean. That wonderfully peaceful paradise teeming with life. Goodbye, Tapu. And thank you for being my friend. So, Nemo has Marine's memories? I was always kind of vague on that. Not done yet? Oh, hey! Are we enemies now? Oh, hey. Well, here to see them off, Romani Archimon. If humankind actually succeeds in excising all 7 lost belts, then and only then will I recognize you as enemies. So how are you feeling now that it's actually happened? I assume by enemies, you didn't mean your own enemies, but enemies of Chaldea's? That's right. I don't think it was possible for those claiming to represent Chaldea to see Chaldea's as a threat even if they learned the truth. Is he working with Chaldea's then? Sweeping the darker path. Well, why would he help us then? The darker parts of the... Oh, no. Okay, I see what he means. He thought we were still going to work with Chaldea's. Even if we learn the truth. I get it. Sweeping the darker parts of their organizations under the rug is only human nature, I suppose. But... Seems Novum Chaldea is not the Chaldea I knew. It would appear that they're a wholly new organization dedicated to the preservation of humanity. One that firmly stands against Marisbury's Grand Order. I see. That's indeed a grave matter. Because I was trying to think of like, why GoEatYou would suddenly switch courses? Because the entire reason he did part 1 is to stop part 2 from happening. The plan using the foreign planet only accounted for having them excise all of the lost belts. I don't think it was ever expected that they would organize to oppose that plan afterward. Seems I'll need to hurry back to receive my next orders. What about the foreign god? Aren't you going to compensate for her loss? As far as I can tell, her spirit origin may have shattered. Has his eyes always been like that? I don't remember. But some still remains. It would be a soulless, inferior thing. You're still technically restored if you gathered up its remains. That's not my job. Of course, Kirei. Personally, I believe she's earned her rest. But I also suspect the Count will make cruel use of her, especially since he has nothing better to do. Then I was right. There are 7 foreign disciples. Yep. Does Moriarty count as one? Right, he does, right? And then the Count, who I know who the Count is. That's 5. I don't think we know the other 2. 3 to supervise and guide the Cryptors. Priest, the Atlas Killer, the incarnation of evil. Oh right, Morimasa, Atlas Killer. 3 to supervise and lead Chaldea. Oh, Holmes! The detective, the professor, the count. Who's the last one? And finally, their leader, the god. Oh! Olga Marie is a foreign disciple? Okay. So we only have one unknown one. I know who it is, but... Though I doubt Olga Marie ever realized that she herself is also a servant. She didn't need to know that. In the end, she was no more than an anomalous god born on a foreign planet. She was better off dying gloriously in battle, never knowing the truth. Does that mean that Olga Marie is still in the black hole? Or whatever left put her in? That's rich coming from you, who arranged the whole thing. Well, no matter. There are only 2 disciples left, including yourself. Come on, we all know Holmes is alive. Will you be able to stop Chaldea? Of course. Why else would I let their ship go on its merry way? Tier A final boss confirmed? That being said, we won't be the ones to actually stop them. They'll do a fine job of getting in their own way. Unless they find a way to account for their sins, they'll soon find themselves on trial to humanity itself sitting in judgment. Is that where they left it off? Yeah, oh jeez, okay. Golden Sea of Trees. Cosmos Denial. Always forget this is a thing. We done? Yes? Maybe? Oh yeah, do we get a craft essence? Oh! On 9. I still don't have her at 8, but... I wonder if she's Bond 10 yet on the Japanese series. Probably not. I don't know how involved Maku is in any of the audio calls. Name and rank of Kukoken's class skill is changed to Archetype Ort. Okay. We already read this, didn't we? Did we not? I guess it only unlocked when we finished. She would never have existed in the records of human history, and even through the standard Grail summoning, would never have been summonable. Had it not been for the South American lost belt, she never would have been able to be summoning Chaldea at all. Converted Camera's lots, she sacrificed her heart to kill her sense of self. She erased her identity, the aspect of a pharaoh who committed suicide. Her actions deviated and transformed her spirit origin into the Queen of the Underworld. Avenger. Yep. Fireway Knight. And there's the prologue. Take a scale of fantasy. Oh, is that shit quick? Don't tell me Tapu is there with her. Yeah. My only friends are Tapu and you, the sun, who always watched over me. Our lives are more filled with twists and turns and love than any other form of humanity. 66 million years, finally became humankind, just like you, aiming for the same sky, to the beyond. The painting of bygone days, tiny special something that came into being in that sea of trees where everyone was treated with equal value and respect. 2 people watching the ancient stars fall. You're the painter, drawing our adventure in which we traveled wherever we pleased while we were repeating our mistakes, forgetting that everyone is the same, treated the same. That's nice. She's big. Okay, that is Lost Boat 7. I gave a lot of my thoughts about it during the Ort fight, so go back to that if you want to hear them. But just overall, I definitely came around to it a little bit more. Like, the climax definitely helped it. I still think it was too long. You know what? I've talked about it a lot. The second act, when meeting up with Chaldea, the setting off for the 4th underworld was too long. They should have trimmed that down a lot. Oh, sorry, heading off to the 3rd underworld, sorry. After that, smooth sailing, it's great. Well, it's good, sometimes great. Right? It goes up and down a little. And, you know, the start is great. Like, Nemo Marine dying, good, but they really should have killed Munir. I hate that takeout. It still bothers me a little bit. But, on the bright side, Tapu is... I'd call him a better character than Potsy now. He's probably my favorite non-summonable character in Fate Grand Order now. Like, I can't think of anyone else who would be. Like, Potsy was great, but Tapu is just on a different level, right? I mean, Lost Boat 6 had plenty of characters who who are arguably better than Potsy. Just, you know, I wanted to keep Potsy on that shrine for, but like, there's no way Tapu isn't better. Like, he's a great character. I love him. Anyway, I am gonna go do the audio call prologue now, and then be able to put Fate Grand Order down for a couple months. Well, I mean, I still have to do this event, but like, you know, put it down recording wise. Should I do an honorary summon? I know I have a ticket. 2 tickets. Okay, Caldea's boys. Dioskurai. Robot guy, I forget his name. I don't even know what class he is. Edmund? I'll take a second copy of Edmund, honestly. Okay, let's do the 2 tickets, guys. We got them. Easy. Believe. Okay. So you failed. Actually, is that for the event? Oh no, we already have that since it wasn't new. Let's do one there, one of the story gotcha. Watch me get like a second copy of Needle Crystal. Okay, yeah, no. Okay, well, hold on. There's a rule. You can't not go again if you get just a craft essence. You have to go until you at least see the 3 lines. That's a rule. Everyone knows this. See, 3 lines, we'll stop here. And it's gonna turn gold. And you know, it didn't turn gold, so I think we can do one more, just as, you know, like a, you know, because to send off Lost Belt 7, the final Fate Grand Order chapter of the Lost Belts. And see, it's a craft essence, so we have to go again, obviously. We can't just stop when you get a craft essence. You know, if you stop when you're losing, you'll never win. That's what Socrates said. But nobody in Fate Grand Order knows who Socrates is, so you have to roll again, because Socrates isn't a summonable character. They haven't made him a cute anime girl yet. So this one's gonna be the, see, here we go. This is gonna turn gold. And Diogenes said, only stop rolling when it's gold. But no one knows who Diogenes is, or because I don't even know if I'm saying his name right. That's just how you read it out loud. He's the guy who's sat in the barrel, right? And like, Alexander the Great was like, if I could be anyone, I'd be Diogenes. And Diogenes said, if I could be anyone, I'd be Diogenes. See, this one's gonna turn gold. Why do I keep getting casters? I guess I'm just going until I get to the to the double summon. This one. By the way, this is why I will never set foot in the casino. I know, this is poison. See? Don't gamble, kids. Okay, here we go. Final roll. We can't go past this. Because we're gonna get 2 gold servants here. We're gonna get 1 bubble tofu! Ah! It's okay, look. Gold. You see that lag? It lagged a little. That means it's gold. Gold. See, look, there's gold on his, like, his skirt thing. See right there? Like the gold? I told you. Okay, that's a good way to send off the series. I'll see you guys in a couple months. Well, I guess, I mean, if you decide to watch Salem, you'll see me in like a week. But if not, I'll see you in like 2 months for Paper Moon. Let me know if you're interested in Samurai Remnant, by the way. I don't think it would make a good series, but you never know. I don't really know much about it. See you guys then. Bye.